going down as well, denying some control, caused a lot of bullets to break, and maybe open to some counterattacks. Vitality.
Can it retake well? I mean, yeah, you would imagine the mosh pit and the gravinet is pretty good as a combo. I mean, it is the combo.
As well. It looks like no clear plan just yet. Instead, they were looking for aggression from FUT, for mistakes to be made. They haven't been.
Yeah, the mistake there is showing the kneecap.
And they've done a great job at that sender. Another
3. Guy's got a classic.
Right off rip here on Sunset, leaving Yedege against the world. 3 players. They're coming towards him. But this is a big fight for him to try and win.
Yeah, even stopping the plant will be difficult. Oh, 1 HP.
1.
Kicks is so lucky to be alive.
Spike planted.
I don't even know what stopped that from being the kill. It must have been the slightest pixel of the wall, but there now needs to be so much.
Shot, man.
He is on at the moment.
Another reposition from him as well.
Scenario.
Oh boy, Kicks 1 HP.
The main thing against him though is
Yeah,
be that
Trex is pretty low.
Starting to tick down. Spots out Trex, takes a lot of damage himself.
Does he even expect this guy would have walked to site with 1 HP?
His opponents are still very close
Nope.
to death, but he's not going to clear the
nicely done from Kicks here. Good reposition with the low HP. I mean, nicely done from Sender. What on earth is this at middle? Boombot. Smoke. I mean, if they're going to be throwing this at the fast 5 seconds every single round, I'm not massively in for it.
Definitely a decent amount of information they can get, although I believe it's already
Okay, split goes in. That's lovely flash. How on earth has he hit that?
Still able to hit the shot. Second flash,
Lovely mosh pit on top of this. Forced him over towards site. Cracks gets 2 over towards middle. Dude, how has Mr. Fallon got this kill? He actually saved them the round.
I'll look to take this one together.
Yeah, poor Mr. Fallen kind of got left behind on that strategy. CNED bailed to sight. Mr. Fallen's the sacrificial lamb, and they're trading. I did not
he did unbelievable.
expect very much to be found by that Thrash, or the Thrash to be used at all in this round, unless it was a serious opportunity. It hasn't been really connecting onto anything. You can see the information was that CNED's in the corner, but he doesn't even have a reason to move.
Oh, no trade?
He does move in the end, and he goes down. An opportunity now. They've isolated out of Captain 2
Uh-oh.
taking him. 2 versus
No,
2.
don't give him another 1v1. Whoa, okay, you do you, bro. You're a god.
With the trip being broken almost immediately, they now rotate a player to watch. 3 stack up. You can see the aggressive push already coming through from Anacap.
That's the one way there you can see feet, just because you're a little bit lower in this box.
It means they can gamble stack.
They've got to be careful from that. 50 HP, 56 HP, been taking some chip damage. Early A and early market.
Rotations around the map.
40 seconds, they got to make a call.
Information. When it gets
We can see it's B.
That's where they're likely to have their most success.
Smoke goes in middle. Bro, everyone's getting spammed.
The other thing cannot be said for the same thing.
25 seconds. 3 people on B.
Down the last few seconds. They've eventually hunted down Yedege, but there's a few more players here
20
to stand and
seconds.
fight. Mr. Fallen, 50 HP, but he stands strong. Now has ult online and will just about make it out alive. Kicks going in for the plant.
Ult goes in, does hit one, but
That was
little
guy going
out in the open, and it's just nice and easy to shoot. Bending it through the smoke, I mean, it was nicely done from CNED.
Thrash is going to be used by FUT to try to claim some space. It's clearing out
They're just normal stairs
not
plant.
seeing them at all, but they know Safe must have fallen
Big
back, so
jaw.
fills the space. Does
Yeah,
well to land that
big
shot.
jaw, because now it's a lot harder to spam this. I say as they insta-hit the spam.
Sender has just attracted the crosshair to the head of his opponent, and another found, leaving it into the 1v1. As CNED fires back, Kicks is left alone. It's almost half, but not quite. Just about pulled off the spike
didn't
in
get
the
it
wrong
half.
time, and now CNED has to
Timed
go
it slightly.
The round is
Okay,
no
nicely done
longer
from
winnable,
Vitality.
as Vitality claim their third.
Close though. Like very, very close.
I think we see some of the weaknesses of Mr. Fallen's kit. He actually
Ultimate deadlock? Yeah, we're trying to see how it looks. Not massively enjoyable. Every bit of util I see from Mr. Fallon just gets broken instantly. Whether it's a wall, whether it's an ult.
Alright, now we're hitting shots like that. Revenge on Cracks for what he did earlier on. A similar feat. Mr. Fallen was doing the same. But I think he's already been put down in some of these earlier rounds. That deadlock, I'm curious to see how it pans out in the future.
These kind of plants worry me a little bit. The thing that I at least like from Vitality is every time they do this plant, they've been trying to get someone towards markets, right? That's the good spam considering the angle of it being against the wall.
But it hasn't worked out. Another smoke to go into play. Oh, that's a good follow-up, I was going to say, on the paranoia, but Sender's being
hold
caught.
up a little bit. Hold
the
up.
Impact is negligible. There's no chance for this defuse to go down, short of some serious
Good damage, though.
And CNED, he's given it his best shot, but it's not good enough
CNED
this
gets
time.
his ult next round, you would imagine.
Importantly, Mr. Fallen had resorted to just trying to catch them as they rotate away, and that doesn't go to plan either. He's going to be the one to fall, so...
Yeah, Jay's got none of those to work with. If he's dropped, so too
wrecking them. Bro, this is a big buy round. He just wanders in towards market and gets 3.
You'll wonder why.
Nice flash there,
There's a
but
clutch being offered up for FUT. Seconds ago, this was an even matchup, and now it seems like we might be looking at another save for that defense. Already stepping forward.
now what? Dude, they gotta have a timeout.
Plan set up inside of main. 5 players still alive.
He can't use his Razor into this. This was nice from Vitality though, right? They pretty much just let them get the orb here, and they were like, well, you can have the orb, but we're just gonna take sight. And then obviously, while they're all focusing,
that he's got support as well. Kicks is here, but well, Kicks was here. Down and out just like that. The trade not coming through. But ultimately, in this round, there is
do they
only
just throw the gun out the map or
FUT, and
something?
avoiding that may be the best approach.
Keep an eye at middle at the moment.
Vitality aren't
There's
too
a camera that
concerned
should be spotting this
about walking
guy.
through on the B site, walking through on
Yeah,
mid
there is
as
a camera
well,
that
and
spots this guy, and Safe
wow,
doesn't.
they've
Whoa!
landed their maker.
Safe doesn't see it and goes down, and
Triple.
Trex has to 1v5. Nicely done. Okay. Yeah, so the kill kind of spirals into them, fast wanting to take over towards B main. This guy thinks he has a timing at middle, gets spotted by the camera, loses 1v1, and then no idea that UTJ's here. Oh, I gotta use all my bullets for this.
They look to punish them as the execute comes in. It'll be presumably Yedijay who has to do most of that. There's a trap wire, there's a cam in the elbow, and 2 sonic sensors on the site. They might not be looking to hold on to it, but they will definitely be doing a lot of damage on paper when Vitality come to walk out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this kind of stuff. But then you had a Clove that was ready to play off all of this over towards the site. Could definitely work.
Blasting through into the site.
Doesn't matter if you go down, but you're probably getting 2 kills on the site. That's potential.
Unfortunately, though, not really going to be anything.
Problem is smoking the rest of the map. But
That's a devastating Viper's pit too.
yeah, this is a lovely ult as well. Covers all of this. Yeah, I mean Vitality just had too many ults into this round, so let's see how much they let's see how much damage FUT can do. See if they can get some more ults out of them.
Who's going to be point of contact? He's spraying through, doing damage, even popping his showstopper here.
Use it for wingman, surely.
He actually won't find any value on this side of the pit. He goes looking on the other, and the rocket goes through, finds nothing but damage. A little bit. The time is running down, the sprays are landing so much value. And even Safe's gone running out of the pit because the time is so low. It's ticking over. The spike is soon to explode, and CNED's trying to keep them contained, keep it costly.
Nice round, a lot of ult use for them.
Yeah, but unless you have bad teammates.
True, it never gets broken in mind. But Mr. Fallen has decided to take things into his own hands. Goes swinging, finds the opening pick, that's Kicks down.
And over towards B, they've just gone so low walking.
That's getting the spike planted for free, that's keeping
Get a lot of info.
up in hands and ready to
over
fight.
towards site, a lot of trips.
Dizzy down and out of the round. They lose a lot. They make up for it with Sender.
Oh my. Yeah.
Mr. Fallen was waiting.
Just in for that one. I wonder if they've seen this round before in terms of the ult going here.
Destroyed one. Paint Shell's doing a
That's
fantastic
so
job
sick,
to at least
man.
get them on the site.
Yeah, looking like
This round from him has looked so funny as well.
In these sort of scenarios,
Still no plant, and they have a good amount of util to retake this. Grav net for close.
the grab net thus far.
Dizzy goes out. Bro, give me Mr. Fallon's POV for this. It's so sick.
Already safe at least. Trying to put up a bit of a miracle here.
Okay.
Gets his 3rd, but the trade eventually is there.
Bam kill, and Deadlock is wrecked. Oh, what an absolute hero. Yeah, UTJ did good. Oh my god, he gets that ult as well.
I don't think they're going to break that. They knew Mr. Fallen's waiting to punish Runner.
Man, I'm impressed they managed to hold on to this. What a nightmare. Look at this site, bro. So much utils here.
Beautiful execution from from this
not bad. Yeah, all came in at the end. Osamuyi with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 20 months. Sorry for butchering your name again. Appreciate the Prime. And Lil_D_823 with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, do I just spam a few top mid?
32 bullets! Guy decides not to spam it with the Phantom anymore because Safe needs to be pretty precise if he's going to find
a bit of pressure over towards A again.
Yeah, he's had a few
but as we can see, the setup straight back over towards B. And we've got this trip which is on the floor, right? Most people are sending Wingman in to go plant, so we've got a trip on the floor.
That's for sure.
Potentially stop Wingman.
For now, 50 seconds. A lot of time spent breaking utility, but instead they're going to go back to the bread and butter. I think this is where Vitality had most of their success.
Yeah, and this guy's got Fischl, so he needs to make sure it doesn't stick on sight if he's going to fight.
They're going to use that Marsh immediately. And just spam straight through. Nothing that Trex can do about that. Again, Runner's got ahead of the utility.
Yeah, Runner's out here.
Maybe overplaying his hand a little bit. Wanted to try and get close into that corner.
Whoa.
It's problematic for Mr. Farley. Needs the kill and just about survives. And now he's
Damn.
going to go through with the shorty.
Mr. Farley, bro. Okay, nice recovery on this. Man. And if you wanted to push as well.
Running a double sentinel to have better defensive sides, but
cool.
You now have Cracks and Cena going into the attack, which that alone can be terrifying.
They're not getting that
Pretty
back.
nasty defensive wall as well.
Dizzy sent over towards middle. Whoa, Safe really bailed him out here.
Absolutely beautiful.
There's like a human decoy.
Back and Safe swinging through to save the day. 2 quick kills, and this round is definitely insane.
Get a good plant though. Yeah, this on pistol round is like a nightmare. Everyone just uses all their bullets for this.
That's a little gap center. He's gonna
yeah, and that's the fast piece that crumbles a little bit. Flash goes in. They know one's still default. And Omen can now go over towards main.
Captain is going to be coming from. Time still fairly.
They've got Wingman to defuse.
Plenty to play with, but they lose that first.
There goes Wingman. Right, I really thought Atta was going to go round to B main here with this plant.
Another pistol round. I don't know if there's going to be much already under pressure.
So it's going to be a little bit weird for Vitality, probably not playing exactly how they play in Prague.
I think with the boombot being spotted, they should now know that as well. I think a fair amount of utility has been expended. The flash over the top will be renewed.
Oh man, the lineup.
Well.
Yeah, the lineup on this one, 3 people here. And this one I'm talking about, just getting proactive as well. This was huge. They got some gun upgrades here.
Normally the first man to fight is now in a 1v4.
It's so weird, Tom, to just look at this FUT composition on this map, because we talk a lot about teams and their comps and how some of them, we actually said it in the previous map, I believe it was, how, oh, this comp is good for FUT, but most teams maybe won't be able to make it work. This is just not a composition. If you, the game that Kukuka played yesterday with the desk, has this comp been played before? If you gave me an edition of that with FUT and put this comp up, a year from now, if I hadn't seen this game, there's not a chance I would think it had. This is not a FUT composition. On the defense, you're sat back, you're waiting. And I feel like what we just saw from Vitality is much more what I like and what I
It is weird from FUT, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not even the comp's weird, and I think some of the stuff they're doing with the comp's okay. I haven't overly liked the wall, but I've liked some of the other stuff. I just find it so weird that KO is so strong right now, and they played it all last year, and they have arguably one of the best, if not the best, KO player. And it's like, surely you lean into that. Ened still has a nade double satchel, needs to get a few kills fast.
But yeah, conclusions seem pretty apparent.
Seen it?
Yeah, maybe gets the 3rd kill, little insta satchel out of there. Good try. Yeah, that'll be solo initiator. Just like, you put the wingman in here, the wingman's now gone. Like, you lose so much for no map control. They at least get a gun out of this, though. Lovely flash. Oh my. And another. Doesn't go in, might have got both of them if he went in, to be honest here. Just doesn't want to give him an extra gun, though, and I respect that heavily.
Sure, there's likely to be another plant. Something at least, never mind. Trek's still going.
Nothing to do with that last kill, but
5 hits, so they know he's in this area as well. Lovely run from Trex. He did very decide to get aggro. All hits for 25. Yeah, must have missed the flash a little bit. Did it make a difference? Probably not.
Showstopper somewhat connected.
At least he can now actually pick up his util. Speaking of util, this one's down over towards here though.
Immediately denied. Trex again. He is just thriving in this defensive side.
Hero play.
Looking for a timing. He almost finds it, but Safe's reactions are just too fast.
I really, I'm a big fan of the Viper wall with this one. Do you know what's good about this Viper wall as well? Right, it's blocking off over towards middle. It's good for retake. But when they actually hit the site and you put this wall up, the only bit of util they've got to get through this wall is literally just the Dizzy. As we're seeing it, the Dizzy a lot of the time is getting used for map control, and if you send it and you don't, and like it gets shot, it's just out in the open over towards here. So this wall against this comp right now is perfect. Yeah, and I'm not sure we're going to see an attack round.
So now it's just out of captain, and I'm going to say this is going to be about as easy as you expect. Runner swinging through. It's actually ambitious to call that.
Yeah, and you might as well use a nade for this because he doesn't get his wingman back. Yeah, there we go. It just doesn't. It's just not enough. You got to take too many risks like this.
Yedajay's done a pretty good job with just the Sheriff in hand. Information as well as they start to spot some of these players, and he'll just lurk it out on mid. Plan to come through. Sonic sensors in play. Either side. One catching the walk up. I do think his left one's a little aggressive.
ETJ, 5 HP over towards middle. Wait. Whoa.
It's an annoyance.
We don't expect this guy.
But it's really Yedajay. How much can he do? They're not going to check it. If you go around that pillar, you're just wasting time. But here, oh no, that's not what you want to see. Because there's a Sheriff still in play for CNET ult for Mr. Fallen. If they can get this close, it could be so winnable for the squad of FUT.
So
it could
devastating
keep them
for this
alive. In a round where they didn't look like they had that much of a chance.
I can only assume he's going to try and save it for the spike, but he's been caught. It's done for surely. CNET don't land both shots. He's given them a way into this. The time is ticking, the nade already onto it.
Nicely done from CNET. Okay, but dude, hero play.
Vitality, 4 rounds.
It's short. Let's keep an eye on the minimap because it is a fake at the moment. Goes close over towards here. And ETJ is not going to get checked. 1, 2. Perfect from him. Very nicely done. They were so confident. They were heavy committing over towards A. This was a cool round. Give them that. I don't know why Vitality have stopped fighting towards A though. They were getting so much from this.
Where he's just in a position the Vitality forget to check. And as said,
what's the money like? Oh boy, okay. The money's out of control. The money's really out of control.
This is the perfect time to have it. Kicks. And the rest of the team are just going to be looking to try and hold on to their weaponry.
The hero play is not repeatable, but this wasn't really a hero play. This is more just like making them rotate into the guy they've inside middle. My issue was the Vitality have been winning so much over towards A in terms of early map control and being able to have util that they block off for the Gecko. But I don't know why they carried him. I don't know why they stopped doing it.
And taking any guns away, to be honest, from FUT more so than Vitality.
2 rounds. Runner not in too much danger. The paranoia is used here to force them back, and in fact, they
and this makes a lot of sense, firing over towards A, because they get so much for it. They get 1 person here, and they get the ult as well. So definitely the right call from Vitality on this.
So Dizzy's out of the round now. He won't be able to get back there on time, and well, let's see if he even has his life to play with. Yedajay, I think you will have seen him cross over with the camera. Small gap in that wall that could lead to it. He's got a late lurk to play with. They fell walking into his play.
Ult missed everyone. Yeah, and you can't be too angry at him though. He went for the Viper that was in this corner. It's more just safe, realizing that the ult was going to go in, and he went over towards market when he realized the ult was going to go out. Yeah, and they kind of re-clear B early though, right? Safe's getting full info. This has been, I know Twitter on top of this round, but Safe's done so much in this. Very good ult. Dodge the ult, gets back into the ult, and insta-clears the info so they have people here so early. Sender? My guy. My guy, that's crazy.
That is very surprising. I guess, I don't know how he didn't expect them to be that far already. Spam through, but that could be the
that's crazy as well. Why is everyone swinging?
Oh, another from Kicks. They've turned it back on its head again. The spams is what done the damage. This man has been waiting the entire round, sitting in mid. The steps, I don't know if Safe will have heard that. I don't think he did. He hasn't turned. Timing going to be absolutely everything here. The peak, it's a little bit disjointed. But they still don't know this man is behind. Both kills are here.
Lovely from him. Lovely.
Rounds where they had pistols. Yedajay's patience is second to none on this squad.
All over towards the top to trap anyone that's playing close.
It would have been 4 without this man. But one of those sentinels is was
They
definitely
lost to Dizzy again, right?
in a different way. Now for Vitality, he scoured down through their credits. It's not the end of the world even losing this one. They've got buys on buys. Sander found the one here last time and then got blindsided by the push on site. This time,
he's going to TP out this time?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's so wary of it this time. Just like, not again, surely. I do think the idea of getting the op out is very good, especially when they're breaking like all the util over towards here. There's nothing really to push them off that angle. Nade goes in, I would imagine it's for this corner. And why is no one ever looking at short? I'd be losing my mind if I was the Vitality coach at the moment. It's weird though. Can you see you see what I was talking about in terms of in practice Vitality would normally be leaving the sites and then heavy retaking. You're seeing how like uncomfortable it is them knowing that they have to fight the site and then they're getting into like these weird situations where it's like these two both looking at this angle but not looking at this other side angle. You can tell they're not used to fighting like both sides. Ooh, what the hell?
His utility is no more. Not to have impact.
Damn, bro. What? Okay, I gotta see a replay of this, man. I was straight up here just drawing on a minimap. Yeah, I don't know how they could possibly win this retake. Well, he goes to clear this back corner. Okay, so a lot of util to clear this, but again, very hard for them to get through this wall. Yeah, Flash goes through the wall so they can go through the wall. Plant on the stairs. Gotta keep an eye on UTJ again on the lurk. Yeah, and safe's like, surely this guy's here. Closes the door to get early info. Oh man. How's Trax just allowed to do this?
This should be it. The flank denied means Yetajay is coming around in main, and now is the last man standing. Now 1 versus 4, and a flawless streak.
Nicely done from Vitality, and the Icebox pick definitely was the right choice on him.